A look at virtue ethics through the elements of thought.
What would you do in this situation?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I think you dropped this.
Oh, thank you so
Here you
much.
go.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a great day.
You too.
The ethical theory that we will be focusing on is the idea of virtue. A virtue ethics, the moral life, is about developing good character, loyalty, honesty, and good traits. According to virtue ethics, a virtuous person strives to possess good habits in one's own life. An example of this would be that a person should strive to be honest as possible.
Many people like to believe that they just can't trust anyone these days. People aren't as trustworthy of other people as they used to be, so we automatically jump to the conclusion that possessing virtues is no longer commonplace in today's society. Our goal in this video is to prove that idea to be incorrect, that people can still be trusted just as much as they ever could.
In the video, we displayed one example of virtue ethics with two different outcomes. First, we displayed a scenario where the man gave the money back to the lady. The lady was very happy and thankful for the man's honesty. The second scenario was the man not returning the money back to the lady on purpose. The lady found out later on that she was missing her cash, and the man spent the money with a guilty conscience.
As our textbook says, one problem that virtue ethics may face is what to say about those of us who do not meet the ideal. If we fall short of the ideal, does this make us bad? As with all moral theories, many questions concerning virtue remain to engage and puzzle us. This infers that there are always different ways to interpret the information we collected, but we feel that the information leads us directly to our conclusion.
Gossip is about being honest and truthful in order to keep a clear conscience. Honesty is a big part of being virtuous. Some people have bad habits while some people have good moral habits. Being virtuous involves developing a good set of moral habits.
We assumed that most people would think to give the money back, even though that is not what most people believe. However, in the recent Facebook poll, an overwhelming majority of people said that they would give the money back.
Implying that this idea of honesty comes with reasonable boundaries, as originally taught by Aristotle. For example, in this video, if the man doesn't see the money on the ground until the lady was out of reach or in sight, it would not be reasonable an idea for him to make a huge assumption to track her down. Another implication is that this could have a positive or negative effect on the man. We assume that if he doesn't give the money back, that he will have a guilty conscience, whereas if he did give the money back, he would feel as if he did a good deed.
The inspiration of this video came from an actual experience by a family member. She was at a bowling alley one night and accidentally left some cash laying on the counter at the bar. The amount of cash was beyond the normal tip amount. After realizing that she left the money on the counter, she went back to retrieve the money, but it was gone.